Hello everyone! Welcome ulit sa ating video lesson for your week 3 module. Ngayon ang i-discuss natin ngayon will be the laws involving positive integral exponents to zero and negative integral exponent. Okay, let's start. At ang kailangan muna nating malaman is our exponential expression. Ano ba meaning ng exponential expression? Simple lang naman. It is an expression that has an exponent. Ang illustration natin for the exponential expression will be a raised to n. Yung ating base is yung a at yung exponent naman natin will be the n. Ang ibig sabihin niyan, yung base natin, yung a, tapos yung exponent na n is yung magsasabi sa atin kung ilang beses ba natin yung multiply yung base sa kanyang sarili. Bigay tayo ng example. Okay, we have 2 raised to 3. Ang kanyang base will be 2. Ang exponent naman niya is 3. Kaya naman, kapag isi-simplify natin yan, we have 2 times 2 times 2. Kasi, yung exponent natin is 3. So, 3 beses natin siyang i-multiply sa kanyang sarili. Kaya naman, 2 times 2 is 4 times 2, that is equal to 8. Okay, another example, we have 3 raised to 2 naman, baliktad. Ang base natin dyan will be equal to 3. Ang exponent naman natin is equal to 2. So, since ang base natin is 3, at dalawang beses yung natin siyang i-multiply sa sarili kasi exponent niya is 2. So, 3 times 3, ang answer natin is equal to 9. Okay, lakihan naman natin yung number. How about 5 raised to 4? Okay, 5 raised to 4, yung base natin is equal to 5. Yung exponent naman natin is equal to 4. Okay, what does that mean? Ibig sabihin yan, 4 na beses natin multiply yung 5 sa kanyang sarili. Kaya 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 equals 625. Kasi 5 times 5 is 25 times 5, that is 125 times 5 again, that is 625. Okay, paano naman kapag negative yung base? What if negative yung sign ng ating base? For example, we have negative 4 raised to 3. Ayan. Yung base natin is equal to negative 4 at yung exponent naman natin is equal to positive 3. Paano natin yan isi-simplify? So, ang sabi, yung base natin is negative 4 at 3 beses natin siyang i-multiply into each other. Kaya naman negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4 is equal to, what will be the answer on that? 4 times 4, that is 16. Negative 4 times negative 4, that is 16. Positive 16 times negative 4, that is negative 64. So, ang final answer natin dito ay negative 64. Okay, how about naman yung ating negative 3 raised to 4? So, yung base natin is equal to negative 3. Yung exponent naman natin is equal to 4. Paano na yan? Negative 3 raised to 4. So, 4 na negative 3 yung i-multiply natin. Okay, ano yung final answer natin dyan? Negative 3 times negative 3, that is positive 9. 9 times negative 3, that is negative 27. Negative 27 times negative 3, that is positive 81. Okay, tandaan nyo lang kapag negative yung sign, tapos yung ating exponent is add yung ating exponent natin, yung final answer natin will be negative. Kapag even naman, yung final answer natin will be positive. Okay, here's the tricky part. Paano, sir, kapag ganito? Negative parenthesis 2 raised to 4. Ganito lang yan. Yung negative na nasa labas, hindi nyo muna siya hindi nyo muna siya gagamitin dito sa ating base. Kaya yung base natin will be equal to 2. Yung exponent natin is equal to 4. Kaya naman, 2 raised to 4, that is 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, that is 8. 8 times 2, that is 16. Tapos, lagay nyo na yung negative. Ganito kasi magiging itsura. Negative 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. The final answer natin for that will be negative 16. So, pag may parenthesis at nasa labas yung negative, huwag nyo muna siyang isasama sa ating base. Okay? So, since alam nyo naman na yung ating exponential expression, dito na tayo sa parts ng ating, dito naman tayo sa laws ng ating exponent. So, we have different laws. Ito yung dapat ninyong tandaan, yung product rule, power of a power, power of a product, quotient rule, powers of a quotient. Tapos, ito yung mga special case na laws na or rule. We have the zero exponent and negative exponent. So, sa product rule muna tayo. If we multiply a same base, pero different yung kanyang exponent, let me erase that. And x raised to m times x raised to n. So, same base, pero different yung kanyang exponent. Ang gagawin nyo dyan, i-add nyo yung kanyang exponent. Pag sa power of a power naman, kapag meron kang number or variable na naka-exponent, tapos ni-raise mo pa siya into an exponent, ang gagawin mo dyan, i-multiply mo yung kanyang mga exponent. Sa power of a product naman, dito, you have two different bases, tapos ni-raise mo siya into an exponent. Ngayon, ang gagawin mo dyan, i-distribute mo yung exponent doon sa dalawang base natin. Kaya maging x raised to m, y raised to m. Okay, sa quotient rule naman, kabaliktaran to ni product rule. So, meron tayong same base pa rin, pero naka-quotient na siya or naka-divide. X over x, tapos different ang kanyang exponent. Ang gagawin nyo dyan, isusubtract ninyo yung kanyang exponent from numerator to denominator. Okay, we go to the power of a quotient. Para naman tong power of a product, pero naka-quotient din. So, x over y, tapos naka-raise sa isang exponent. Okay, distribute that. We have x raised to m, y raised to m. Okay, dito naman tayo sa zero exponent. Etong limang to, yung pinaka-loss natin ng exponent. Kaya wag na wag ninyong kakalimutan tong limang to. Ayan yung palagi ninyong gagamitin. Ito naman yung zero exponent special case kasi to. If you have a number or a variable that was raised to 0, ang magiging sagot mo palagi, ulitin ko palagi, is equal to 1. Except 0 raised to 0. Kasi yan ay undefined. Kapag negative exponent naman, for example, we have m raised to negative x, bawal muna kasi tayo mag-exponent ng negative. Kailangan nating maging positive yan. Kaya ang gagawin ninyo, i-reciprocal nyo yan at magiging m raised to, yung m raised to negative x, magiging 1 over m raised to x. I-expound natin. Ang sabi ko sa product rule, di ba? Magmumultiply ka ng same base, pero different exponent, mag-a-add ka lang ng numerate ng exponent nila. Tapos, copy mo lang yung base. For example, we have 2 raised to 3, 2 raised to 2. Gagawin nyo lang dyan, since same base naman yan, parehong 2, copy the base, tapos i-add nyo lang yung kanilang mga exponent. Kaya we will have 2 raised to 5, at kapag whole number yan, kailangan nyong i-simplify yan. Kaya magiging 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So we have 2 times 2, that is 4, times 2, 8, times 2, 16, and times 2, that is 32. Final answer natin for this first example will be 32. Okay, another one. We have x cubed y squared times x y raised to 4. Unahin natin yung base na x kasi parehong x yan, di ba? So, copy the base. Tapos, yung exponent niya na 3 plus, kasi product rule tayo dito, no? Tapos, di ba class, dito x, meron niyang x raised to 1. Kaya magpa-plus 1 ka dyan. Then, we have the y. Yung y natin is 2 plus 4. Okay, final answer natin will be x raised to 4, y raised to 6. Ganun lang. Kapag variable naman yan, no need to simplify or solve yung ating whole number kasi nga naka-variable yan. And we have the power of a power. For example, we have a variable, katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, na naka-exponent, tapos ni-raise mo sa exponent. Ang gagawin mo is, i-multiply mo lang yung kanyang exponent. For example, we have x raised to 2 raised to 3. Ang mangyayari dyan, x raised to 2 times 3. Kaya magiging final answer mo will be x raised to 6. This will be your final answer. Another one, we have m raised to 4 raised to 3. So, mangyayari dyan, m raised to 4. Tapos, i-multiply mo yung 3 doon sa 4. Kaya magiging m raised to 12 na yung final answer natin. Another one, we have 2 raised to 2 raised to 3. Kung mapapansin nyo, whole number na yan, that is 2. Multiply nyo muna yung kanyang exponent, which is 2 times 3. It will become 2 raised to 6. At ang 2 raised to 6 natin is equal to 64. Okay, we go to the next law, which is the power of a product. Ang sabi ko sa power of a product, diba? We have two different bases na naka-exponent. Kailangan ninyong i-distribute yung m sa first base at to the second base. Kaya maging x raised to m, y raised to m yan. Okay, give tayo na example. We have xy squared raised to 3. Yung 3 distribute sa x and sa y squared. Kaya magiging x cubed. Tapos ito, y squared raised to 3. Okay, simplify. You have x cubed. Okay, this is power of a power. Kaya magiging y raised to 2 times 3. That is y raised to 6. Okay, since na variable na, yan yung final answer natin. Okay, ito. We have 3p squared raised to 3. Distribute lang yung exponent na 3 sa ating base na 3 at sa ating base na p. Kaya magiging 3 raised to 3 times p squared raised to 3. Okay, simplify natin yung 3 raised to 3. That is equal to 3 times 3, 9 times 3, that is 27. Yung p squared raised to 3, multiply nyo lang exponent ng 2 and 3, that is p raised to 6. Ito naman yung ating final answer for this example. Another one, we have 2a squared raised to 4. Distribute yung 4 sa ating base na 2 at sa ating a. Kaya magiging 2 raised to 4 saka a squared raised to 4. Simplify, what is 2 raised to 4? 2 times 2, that is 4, times 2, 8, times 2, that is 16. At a raised to 2 raised to 4, that is a raised to 8. This will be your final answer naman sa ating sample na yan. Next one, we have the quotient rule. Ang sabi ko sa quotient rule, di ba, kabaligtaran siya ng product rule? Yeah, instead of getting the product, we will divide same base pero different yung kanyang exponent. At ang gagawin nyo dyan, copy the base and subtract yung exponent from numerator to denominator. Give an example. We have a raised to 5 over a raised to 2. So, copy the base and subtract mula numerator to denominator. Kaya 5 minus 2 yan. Ang final answer natin will be a raised to 3. Another one, we have x raised to 5, y raised to 4 over xy. Yung x muna tayo. Kaya magiging x raised to 5 minus 1 kasi 1 to, di ba? Yung y din natin na-raise sa 1. and y raised to 4 minus 1 equals x raised to 4, y raised to 3. Ito na yung final answer natin. Okay, another one, we have the power of a quotient. Sa power of a quotient, you have two different variables na i-raise mo into an exponent. So, distribute lang sa ating numerator at denominator. Kaya magiging x raised to m over y raised to m. For example, we have a over b cubed. Distribute. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng a cubed over b cubed. Another one, we have x squared over y raised to 4 na ni-raise into 2. So, distribute natin yan. We have x raised to 2 raised to 2 ulit. Tapos, meron din tayong y raised to 4 raised to 2. Ngayon, gamitan nyo ng power of a power. I-multiply nyo lang yung kanyang exponent. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng x raised to 4, y raised to 8. And this will be our final answer. Next one. Okay, dito na tayo sa sa ating special cases. We have the zero exponent. So, any number that was raised by 0, ang laging sagot nyo dyan will be equal to 1. Except 0 raised to 0 kasi yan ay undefined. Okay, ano naman yung tawag kapag 1 over 0? That is indeterminate. Okay? Okay, paano naman to example na to? Assume natin yung k is not equal to 0, no? Kaya k raised to 0, ang sagot nyo dyan is 1. This will be the easiest rule, no? Okay, we have d raised to 2 over d raised to 2. So, gamitan nyo lang yan ng quotient rule. Kaya magkakaroon kayo ng d raised to 2 minus 2 equals d raised to 0. And simplify, we have 1 as the final answer. Okay, dito naman tayo sa negative exponent. If you have a negative exponent, para maging positive yan, kasi hindi maging positive yan, reciprocal nyo lang. Or vice versa, if you have an exponent na positive at gusto mong gawing negative yan, gawin mo lang siyang reciprocal. Ganyan. Okay, we have an example, 7 raised to negative 4. Isipin nyo lang na naka-over 1 na yan. Tapos, interchange nyo lang. We have 1. What is 7 raised to negative 4? Pag nilagay sa ilalim, magiging 7 raised to 4 yan. So, 7 times 7, that is 49. Times 7, that is 343. Times 7, that is 2,401. So, we have 1 over 2,401 as our final answer. Next one, we have 4s. 4s raised to negative 5. Over nyo ulit siya sa 1. Kaya naman, mangyari dyan, interchange nyo lang. We have 1 over 4s raised to negative 5. Okay, distribute si negative 5. Kaya magkakaroon tayo ng positive na pala to. 1 over 4 raised to 5, s raised to 5. Okay, simplify yung 4 raised to 5. 4 times 4, that is 16, times 4, that is 64, times 4 ulit, that is 256, and times 4 again, we have 1024. Kaya maging 1 over 1024, s raised to 5. And this will be our final answer. Next one, we have 2 raised to negative 2, r squared s raised to negative 4 naman. Over 1 ulit yan. Tapos class, pansinin niyo sino lang yung naka-positive yung kanyang exponent. Siya lang yung may iwan sa ating numerator. Kaya maging r squared yung ating numerator at itong 2 raised to negative 2 at s raised to negative 4 will go to the denominator at magiging positive yung kanilang exponent. Kaya 2 raised to 2, s raised to positive 4. And simplify, kasi may whole number tayo na 2, it will become r squared over 4 s raised to 4. And this will be our final answer. Okay, last one. We have 1 over m raised to negative x. Ngayon, kung negative yung exponent niyan, interchange nyo lang siya. Kaya maging m raised to negative x will become m raised to x over 1 or m raised to x2. Simple as that. So class, yun lang yung laman ng ating week 3 module for the second quarter. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you understand something for this lesson. Goodbye!